town by the western sea, where the gulls cried over foam, there lived a soul called Sophie, who had never quite felt at home. By day she wore the old name, by night she dreamed in curls of lipstick light and candle flame, and finally being a girl. She kept a dress in a cedar chest, red as the evening sky, pure silk folded soft and deep, like a secret passing by. Beside it lay her stockings, her high heels shining bright, waiting for the tender hour she'd dare to step into the light. Oh Sophie, sweet Sophie, the moon was in her curls, the stars leaned down to see the night that Sophie became a girl. In red silk heels and stockings, she stood before the world. With a trembling heart and a tearful smile, Sophie became a girl. Her mother's hands were gentle, though her words were few and plain. She said, I've watched you fading, love, like sunlight under rain. So sit you by the fire now and let the old fear go, for I would rather see you true than lose the child I know. She brushed out Sophie's dark hair till it shone beneath the light, then lifted out that red silk dress and held it soft and bright. It slipped across her shoulders like a blessing, like a flame, and Sophie softly whispered her own sweet chosen name. Oh Sophie, sweet Sophie, the moon was in her curls, the stars leaned down to see the night that Sophie became a girl. In red silk heels and stockings, she stood before the world. With a trembling heart and a tearful smile, Sophie became a girl. She rolled her stockings slowly, with her breath caught in her chest, then stepped into her high heels, feeling frightened, feeling blessed. The dress moved like red water as she turned before the glass, and every sorrow in her heart felt like something that might pass. Her mother stood behind her, with a hand upon her sleeve, saying, there you are, my Sophie, now it's time that you believe. And Sophie saw her own face, not a stranger, not a lie, but the girl who'd waited patiently behind her frightened eyes. Oh Sophie, sweet Sophie, the moon was in her curls, the stars leaned down to see the night that Sophie became a girl. In red silk heels and stockings, she stood before the world. With a trembling heart and a tearful smile, Sophie became a girl. Down the lane came music from the hall beside the green, where fiddles sang of old love and the lamps gave out their gleam. Sophie stood there shaking, with her coat held to her breast. Then her mother kissed her forehead and said, go and be your best. So she walked beneath the rowans, past the chapel and the well, her high heels on the old stone road with a sound like silver bells. The red silk caught the moonlight, her stockings caught the air, and Sophie felt the whole wide world grow softer everywhere. Oh Sophie, sweet Sophie, the moon was in her curls, the stars leaned down to see the night that Sophie became a girl. In red silk heels and stockings, she stood before the world. With a trembling heart and a tearful smile, Sophie became a girl. Now the tide still turns by the western sea, and the gulls still wheel above, but Sophie walks the village road with a quiet kind of love. And if you hear a fiddle when the evening flags unfurl, remember red silk shining bright when Sophie became a girl.